Good evening. My name is Selena Mohanty. I'm chairwoman of the Rhode Island Democratic Party's Women's Caucus, and I'm here today representing hundreds of Rhode Island Democratic women in support of the 2018 Reproductive Healthcare Act. The Women's Caucus mission is clear: to ensure gender equality in our laws and in our representation. The truth is, Rhode Island law does not protect women equally when it comes to our health care and our ability to make our own medical decisions. Access to reproductive health care is under attack in this country like never before. You don't have to look far to find politicians who are doing everything in their power to stand between women and their doctors. All it will take is a single decision by 5 men on the Supreme Court, and millions of women will suddenly find that their most personal medical decisions are now being made by politicians. For far too many women, that's the reality already today. The Reproductive Healthcare Act is an essential defense against this assault on women's health and rights. We can't afford to wait for these protections. We need them now, and we demand them now. There are laws on the books right now that don't respect women's essential rights and that don't reflect the values of the vast majority of Rhode Islanders who want to see these rights protected. Thanks to Roe versus Wade, these laws are unenforceable, but they carry the threat of what can happen when women's health and rights aren't valued. This is just some of what these laws say. They ban health insurance companies from including coverage for abortion along with other medical procedures. They ban doctors from using the safest method to end a pregnancy or resolve a miscarriage in the second trimester, putting women's lives in danger. They threaten doctors who help a woman end a pregnancy with 20 years in prison. They even ban women from ending a pregnancy unless they ask their husband's permission first. These laws are outdated and unjust. They deny women the right to control their own bodies, to plan their own futures, and to make their own medical decisions. And they are unenforceable for now. A single court decision could change that, which is why it's so important to pass the Reproductive Healthcare Act now and wipe these outrageous laws off the books. By a 2-to-1 margin, Rhode Islanders believe that the decision to end a pregnancy should stay between a woman and her doctor. We don't need lawmakers, the Supreme Court, or Donald Trump intruding into the medical exam room. And we sure don't need to have these laws written by men decades ago stripping us of our fundamental rights right now in 2018. The Reproductive Healthcare Act is necessary to guarantee that Rhode Island women don't lose the protections of Roe v. Wade. Passing this critical legislation will protect us from the whims and ideology of extremists in Washington. On behalf of the Rhode Island Democratic Party Women's Caucus and the majority of Rhode Islanders who want to protect women's reproductive rights, I urge you to bring the Reproductive Healthcare Act to a vote and pass it without delay. Thank you.